everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I don't know if this is going to be part of the 31 Nights of Halloween, but it's definitely going to be a damn good reaction.
Every video this month is a part of 31 Nights of Halloween.
Okay.
Get right, motherfucker.
So, today's going to be a special video. This was a recommendation by Game Geek. So, this is for you, Game Geek. We're going to be doing the reaction to Nostalgia Critic's review of Monster Squad.
Have you
So,
seen Monster Squad?
I don't think I have seen Monster Squad.
Even more exciting. Continue.
Yeah, so this is definitely going to be a treat for all whom are involved. So, let's do this. That music playing, you know it's going to get intense.
What the hell are you doing in my house? Get out of here, get out! No, don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, oh, oh. Why are you looking at your hand while stabbing me? Oh.
Yeah, that was the same question that Jordan and I had when we watched that film.
That's for reviewing Food Fight.
Token Troop! Sound off! Black Kid!
Smashing!
Cool Kid!
Sup?
Geeky Kid! Charts!
In charge of science mumbo jumbo.
Wait a minute, where's Fat Kid? Here I am.
In charge of being fat.
Hold it, Jason, I thought you were supposed to put on like 50 more pounds.
Sorry, I'm eating as much chocolate-covered pumpkin Twinkies as I can.
Dude, how are we supposed to have an adventurous 80s boy team without a fat kid?
Well, as a well-paid Hollywood analyst, I am technically of a sizable girth.
Oh, I'm sorry, did you want to be known as the fat ass?
Well, according to the chart...
No. Did you at least bring the adorable pet mascot?
Jesus Christ.
Alright, well...
In charge of...
The
Aww.
first meeting of the Token Troop has just begun!
Oh, God.
If there's anything the 80s have taught us, it's that boys rule! Yeah! Rockin'!
Molecular.
Whatever.
From Stand By Me to Goonies to Explorers, and of course, the all-time best new holiday classic, Monster Squad!
That film.
That film.
Imagine all the classic Halloween monsters in modern day 80s. And the only ones that can stop them are a group of smoking, swearing, perverted little adolescents that clearly don't give a shit if they're considered a family film or not. There's no doubt about it. It kicks major nards. And in honor of this awesomeness, we put together our own 80s squad of boy tropes. Isn't that right, guys? Yeah! Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna start this review.
You? Why you?
Because I'm the charming, awkward, shy main character with a heart of gold that gets the most focus.
But we're like a million times more interesting than you.
And that's why you'll sell more toys. But we still need to keep the focus on the Wonder Bread protagonist, me.
Statistically, this seems the most illogical.
That's the 80s in a nutshell. This is Monster
That's the
Squad!
80s in a nutshell.
Ass.
We start off in a 70s horror exploitation film where Count Dracula, or Party City's interpretation of Count Dracula, is seen
Yeah.
walking by some of the scariest effects you'll see outside of a Chuck E. Cheese. But the townspeople are pissed off at the vampires for all the possums they've been eating, and they summon a portal to suck them into limbo. But unfortunately, the wrong people get sucked in. Cut to years later, where something even scarier is going on. American education.
We kind of have
Yeah.
this monster club, okay? We draw those pictures to put on our clubhouse walls.
You draw pictures during Mrs. Carlson's science class when you're supposed to be paying attention.
This is back before schools had real problems. Drawing in the classroom? Oh no! Put Billy's gun and drug possession on hold. These two little children were drawing! Drawing!
Heaven forbid if they were drawing.
Monsters are
We don't know that, sir.
This is
Monsters
Sean,
could
a
be
young
real.
boy who's obsessed with anything horror related, as you can clearly tell by his t-shirt. Stephen King rules? Don't patronize me, kid. I spent most of the last review listing Stephen King's rules.
You learn to love them after the first 20 books.
He's joined by his friends, Patrick and Fat Kid.
Yes?
No, I mean, they literally have a character called Fat Kid in this. I'm not even kidding. Listen.
Fat kid farted. Fat kid, get him now. Fat kid, what other kind of light is there? Good one, fat kid. Oh, fat kid. Fat kid. Fat kid. Fat kid. Fat kid. Fat kid.
It's like they're not even trying to hide what characterized pawns they are. They just straight out address them as their physical trope.
That's sad.
Yeah.
It is.
Get back to munching.
Fabulous.
But he's not the only one who's typecasted. Look, it's the bully from Wonder Years, playing the exact same bully except wearing a hair blimp for some reason.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our show. Tonight's question, what makes Fat Kid fat? Fat Kid?
Get out of here, EJ.
Get out of here, EJ.
Nope.
Not a good answer.
Doesn't make any sense.
Let's go to our man on the street. Derek.
Hi, I'm Derek, and I'm in the street where Fat Kid is blocking traffic.
Wow, are they looking to take this act on the road? As bullies go, they've worked a long time on this routine.
That was a Snickers bar, you bastard!
Oh shit.
You better
It's
get away from
Lindsay
that kid.
See you met my friend
Kid.
Rudy, I'm gonna nurture this moment of pain for you.
You dropped your candy bar, EJ.
It's his.
It's yours now. Eat.
Yeah, well, wait until you see what he's like when the cameras aren't rolling.
I am always ready. I have been ready since first call.
This is Rudy, a badass kid who, for some reason, really wants to join Sean's monster club that he put together.
He's in junior high. We should let him in on one condition. Monster test. Is Frankenstein the name of the monster or the guy who made him?
The guy.
Right.
Wait. Am I in or what?
Yeah, it's a
Eh.
little questioning why Rudy would want to hang with them, seeing how he's older and clearly has other things on his mind.
I'm beginning to like this club.
Rudy, come on, it's a monster test. It's important, okay?
Look, I may have killed a homeless person and need a really good alibi. Your club is a good cover, okay?
Can't you read?
Mom said you have to let me in the club or else it's prescription.
That's discrimination, jerkoid.
Come on, son, I know about one.
Yeah, that'll teach those lousy girls we're not indulging our prejudice. Now who could that be?
Dudes, can't I be a part of your collective midlife crises?
I'm sorry, Tamara, but as you can read, no girls. The backward S is for emphasis.
Yeah, you'll just press up our boys club with flowers or something.
Yeah, fuck flowers. Yeah!
You guys aren't even boys. Most of you are in your fucking 30s.
Don't worry, we'll only ignore you till the third act when we'll suddenly realize the error of our ways.
Well, that's like 2/3 of the review.
I'll teach you from maturing faster than us.
God!
But seriously, if you could come and save us in the last third, you worthless sack of nothingness, that'd be great.
Girls suck.
Taylor literally ships himself via airmail to the boys' neighborhood. But through a pretty awesome reveal scene, the cargo is dropped and he sets out to locate the rest of his team.
Dracula! Blah, blah, blah!
Whoa, sorry, just a little twitch I got there. We all get nervous twitches like that sometimes.
Some of the guys and me, well, maybe we can go see Groundhog Day Part 12 tonight. Only if it's okay with you. Is it, please?
Sean, it is a guy with an axe.
Groundhog Day 12 about a killer with an axe? Boy, I know Bill Murray's been really loose with some of his roles, but this... Never mind.
You telling me there was this 2,000-year-old mummy here, right?
The father is a cop who gets called to a crime scene where apparently an ancient mummy has been stolen. But don't
Mummies.
worry, his comedic sidekick is there to Chris Tucker it up.
You want to ask me about the hood ornament?
What about the hood ornament?
I thought you'd never ask. I'm a very good policeman, you know that? Let's be firemen instead. Hello?
He's like a primordial Gus from Psych. You want to hate what a stereotype he is, but he's just so damn good at being that stereotype.
The problem is, 2,000-year-old dead guys do not get up and walk away by themselves.
Never mind me. I'm just a 2,000-year-old
Or,
guy
you know.
fulfilling a punchline.
We also get a glimpse of our werewolf, who looks more like a were-badger, a shiftless were-badger, as him and the other monsters meet up to bring the Frankenstein monster back to life. How? The same way you jumpstart a car, apparently. Give him more gas! No, no, you're flooding him! Oh, great. Where am I gonna find the resurrection shop this time of night?
It's alive!
Now that they've awkwardly held their hands out without actually grabbing them, they can finally start the recreation of the Halloween that almost wasn't. All hail Judd Hirsch! But Sean gets a feeling that something is up. For you see, his mother got him a book from a garage sale that's, get this, Van Helsing's Vampire Diary, and somebody named Mr. Alucard is looking for it.
Jeez, that's a good lead.
Yeah.
I don't know what's funnier, the fact that Dracula, the king of all vampires, uses such an obvious anagram to trick people, or the fact that it actually takes the kid 2 tries to figure out that it was Dracula backwards. I would say he needs to pay more attention in school, but they said he does nothing but draw pictures of monsters. You'd think this would be kinda second nature to him.
You're being such a dork.
But he's not the only one getting ghostly visions. One of the other members of the club gets a creepy visit.
There's a monster in my closet.
Okay, monsters. Ooh!
Can you help me? Outside of this obvious joke, I have no reason to be in this scene. Hey!
Listen, keep this up, and you're not gonna look at those monster magazines.
Why don't you watch something less violent, like Robotech? Sean declares his group the Monster Squad, as he's convinced that there are, in fact, monsters roaming the neighborhood.
I
Monsters.
think there's monsters. Like real ones.
We need a real inspector. We need Inspector Glazer.
He came in my house.
Monsters.
We don't want to hear how your mommy came in your house, weird Confederate hat-wearing kid.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, he wears a Confederate hat through, like, most of this movie.
Was this a thing in the 80s?
No. While the kids try to see if they can have the Van Helsing diary translated by some scary German guy.
Oh.
I'm not even kidding. That's also his name in the movie.
Scary German guy.
Scary German guy. Scary German guy.
This movie is so bizarrely blunt.
Scary
One of the monsters makes himself
German
present at the
guy.
lawn next to Sean's little sister.
Greetings.
Oh boy, I hope you have your flood insurance paid up, kid. This usually doesn't end well.
Boys, time is almost up. It's your last chance for pie.
Shall I cryptically serve you other desserts?
Good and evil are in constant flux.
So he translates the book, saying that an amulet of good is what's keeping balance in the world.
It is a talisman which wards off evil and is, how you say, indestructible?
That means it can't be destroyed.
I speak German.
He was to battle those forces himself.
But he also says it's made vulnerable every 100 years, and if it's destroyed, evil will rule the world. Well, seeing how it's almost 100 years a clock, they figure that's what the monsters are after.
You sure know a lot about monsters.
Now that you mention it, I suppose I do.
Holy shit, movie! You want to grow these viewers up as quickly as possible!
I suppose I do.
Damn.
I'm just gonna slip my innocent mind into denial mode and say that somebody's
Wow.
he's trying to remember.
I don't think that's enough number.
It's somebody's phone number!
Okay, so say we get to aim it. Then what? We get a virgin. Then
That was cool and sad at the same
our
time.
virgin takes the amulet, reads the magic spell from the book, and blammo, we blow a hole in limbo. Rudy, question.
Yeah, Rudy.
Jesus Christ! I can't believe how many non-kid things are in this obvious kids movie. Hell, this was almost looking like a Pepsi commercial before that line came up. Unless maybe that's what Pepsi wants to be associated with.
Noni virgins.
Pepsi. Noni virgins.
God.
But in the middle of their virgin search, Sean's little sister comes across something truly interesting. Even
Damn.
the sister's got a mouth on her. What the hell are they teaching on Sesame Street nowadays?
Today's episode
Right.
is brought to you by Fuck Your Chicken Shit Eating Mother.
Damn.
Bastard.
Yeah, I guess the Universal monster films were kind of disturbingly accurate. Kind of a strange coincidence. Does that mean somewhere there's a Phantom of the Opera that can actually sing? Well, some corporations slap their logo on that. That is by far the most perfect ending to a commercial, if ever I've seen one.
Right.
Happy Halloween to you and your family. Brought to you by Pepsi. Know any virgins?
God.
So, she did help them out, didn't she?
Yeah. I'm starting to feel a little bad about how we treated Tamara earlier.
Yeah. Bogus balls.
We should have been more supportive, like the great Robert E. Lee and John Wilkes Booth.
Hey, I have an idea. How about the next girl we see, we let her join? Which, according to my calculations, should be just about...
Oh, howdy, gentlemen. I was just peeing, standing up, and I saw that you had a boys' club.
Sorry, buddy, but it's a bit of a sausage fest in here, and we're in need of a few clamps.
Besides, you look like a Yankee anyways.
Wait, no. Damn it!
I can't believe my calculations were wrong.
He was pretty hot, though.
Lousy flip-flopping bombs and...
Oh my god.
Token Troop will return after these messages.
Jesus Christ. Nostalgia Critic.
Now return to the Token Troop.
So the monsters find the amulet, presumably while a full moon's been going on the entire week, and victory seems to be theirs.
Soon the creatures of the night shall rule the world, and there is no one to stop us!
Whoa, his performance was so hammy it actually woke me up.
So they prepare for monster hunting via motivational synth guitar and ask Patrick's sister, who Rudy's been eavesdropping on this whole time, to help them, seeing how they're pretty sure she's a virgin. Which is really confusing, seeing how they never mentioned the virgin had to be female, but in an 80s boys movie, girls are either annoying nuisances or walking sex. There's no in between.
You guys are sick.
Guess what? There's a space on the bulletin board right between the prom committee notes and the football roster.
Oh my god, he's been taking pictures
Damn.
of her changing? Doesn't that technically mean she should be blackmailing him? I mean, that's kind of serious shit. You can be put away for stuff like that.
Yeah.
Unless you plan to put it online, in which case, suddenly nobody can find you.
I don't believe this.
They figure
I
they're
don't
at
believe this.
666 Shadowbrook Road because I think we've established this is not a very subtle Dracula, and they interrupt him trying to break down the wall. The children's cover is literally blown, which of course leads to the line that would define a generation.
Take him in the north! Take him in the north! He doesn't have north! Do it! Do it!
Wolfman's got nards.
Wolfman's got nards.
Every young lover of monster movies, this blew every kid's mind.
Wolfman has nards. This movie is asking questions we never would have thought to ask before.
Frankenstein's monster is made up of several different people? Does that mean you've got several different nards?
If every part of the mummy is wrapped up, did they wrap up his nards as well?
Did the creature from the Black Lagoon have hidden nards? Nards that retreat inward, like a turtle.
If the Phantom of the Opera's face is deformed, does he also have deformed nards?
This movie is asking questions.
Questions that need fucking answers.
Who dare interrupt our thrilling nard conversation? What is it? We're talking nards.
There's a monster out here.
Look, buddy, I know you want to join our team, but I don't know what's real anymore!
Look, I barely just got away. Check it out.
God, it's the greatest threat to 80s boys team that there is.
Frankenstein?
The Wolfman?
Nards?
Worse. It's
reality.
You have bills to pay. Car insurance, house rent, student loans.
What do we do, yo? We have to utilize everybody that we can. By calling the authorities.
We can't do that. They'll take us away and perform science experiments on us.
Damn union bastards. According to my charts, there should be an ancient book of ancientness. Every 80s kids film has an ancient book of ancientness. You're right.
Rat sauce.
Testubular. Aha! According to this, there is one way out.
What is it?
An 80s montage.
Oh god.
Reaganomical.
God damn it.
We have got a solid minute left of music. Do something else. Gentlemen, according to my calculations, there's a really simple way around this.
Can't understand any of your science mumbo jumbo, man. Speak English.
Put simply, we lock the door.
What the motherfucking shit? Let me see here. Maybe.
Fantastical.
Yeah, Token Troop is the best. Yeah!
God
So
damn
after
it.
the boys escape with the amulet by using garlic on pizza because it's the 80s and pizza sold everything, they ride off in their car, but Dracula's hearse ain't far behind. Dude,
Damn, boy.
destroying. I don't know what place rents hearses with skulls on the hood, but I imagine they're pretty costly.
Freeze! You move it, I'll kill you!
The father corners him at gunpoint, but Dracula uses every vampire's classic, deadliest method. Dynamite. I kind of thought that was Wile E. Coyote's weapon of choice, but hell, if the Headless Horseman can use a machine gun nowadays, I guess anything's possible.
We got a 1035, sit back up, hurry it up!
Hey, don't do that! My black guy is still in there! Oh my god, no! Black guy!
You maniac! You blew it up!
Jesus Christ, you killed an 80s white cop's comedic black sidekick! He's practically naked throughout the rest of the movie without him!
Honey, why does the driveway smell like burning black guy? Holy nards!
Holy nards!
The kids try to get the sister to read the book, but some of Dracula's fresh bites start tracking them down.
The Brides of Dracula.
Very slowly.
I'm fucking German! Where you going, Rudy?
I'm in the goddamn club, aren't I?
Be careful! At this rate, they'll catch up with you in about an hour! The other monsters catch up to them, but once again, dynamite seems to be the answer to everything in this film.
Where are they getting all this dynamite from?
Dude! This movie not only gave us an exploding werewolf, it gave us an exploding mid-air werewolf! A mid-air wolf, if
That's
you will.
the mid-air wolf.
But unfortunately,
Werebadger don't give a shit.
Where Badger don't give a shit.
which doesn't bode well seeing how the sister is apparently not a virgin.
You're not a virgin, are you? Well, Steve, but he doesn't count! Doesn't count!
That leaves only the majority of our main characters that can do it. Curse these rules we forgot to insert.
Dude, did you find something about this movie you didn't like?
Yeah, I don't know. Just the more I think about it, it doesn't make a whole lot of logical sense.
Yeah, scientifically speaking, nothing's really coming together.
Yeah, it's like reality setting in.
Well, let's keep going, I guess. Waka waka.
We see, by pretty fucking huge coincidence, Fat Kid comes across the bullies from earlier, who won't let him in, trying to escape a monster.
Let me in, EJ!
job. My name is Horace.
Horace.
I should be blown away by how incredibly awesome this moment is.
How every kid probably creamed their pants at this scene.
But all I can think about is how inappropriate it is for a child to be holding a shotgun. Did anybody look at the charts?
Weren't there parents that flipped out over this movie? Dianetics.
To figure out that Sean's sister, as well as anyone really, can read the passage, but of course, because all vampires are anti-running, Dracula heads over very, very slowly to stop them.
Hey, stop right there.
That's for Dracula on board. That's for Dracula dead and loving it. That's for Blade Trinity. I mean, Adam Sandler was a better...
My question is, they're all cops. Why are they running up to, like, bludgeon him? Just...
This is for that ridiculous hair...
I guess they had to have some kind of action sequence. I don't know.
For crying out loud.
And now I will consume your soul.
Give me the amulet, you bitch.
I'm
Wow.
PG-13 rating like nobody's shit-ass goddamn bitch business. But Frankenstein's monster comes in to catchphrase him to death.
Radical.
The portal is finally open and Van Helsing comes out to finish his job. Thanks for doing all the hard work for me. Please don't let Stephen Summers tell my story. But it looks like the Frankenstein monster has to go too, which is actually pretty fucking sad.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. Really? Really?
Aw.
He catches the bear? Yeah, that'll keep you great company if Dracula doesn't take it away from you and piss down its button-removed eyes. I'm sure it'll make all the difference. Eventually, the military comes in. Yeah, wonder how that call went. General, half of Spencer's clearance costumes are running amok. And they try to figure out what happened.
All right, son. Where are they? Where are the monsters?
Mommy came in my house.
Will you stop putting the camera on him?
Can somebody tell me what the Sam hell is going on around here?
Exactly.
We can't, sir.
Who are you?
We're the Monster Squad.
Thus, they say the catchphrase that no one will ever repeat, play the song that nobody will ever buy, and we finish the movie that I'm sure in no way will ever be dated whatsoever. So guys, what do you think?
Well, when you really think about it, it's pretty stupid.
Yeah, really stupid.
Like, it's amazing the 80s even allowed it out of its own decade, stupid.
The numbers agree.
I don't know what audience this is aimed for. I mean, it has aspects of a kid's film, a lot of famous overused aspects, but there's way too much swearing and gore and violence and sex.
But it's cool, in a way.
And gunplay.
Yeah, right?
What about that scene where Dracula calls a little girl a bitch right to her face? That was mean.
That was very mean.
Very mean.
All right, buddy. You may be a reality monster, but I know the one thing that destroys reality. Internet comments.
Ebola is the biggest threat in America.
Rush Limbaugh is the world's smartest man.
9/11 was just a plot by radical samurai pizza cats. The
What?
events are great, except when they're not. It's just a huge mess.
You can't be funny if anyone is ever offended.
Oh, women are evil.
Oh, men are evil.
It's overly violent, it's insane, it's totally drenched in the 80s.
Your opinion is not my opinion, so that factually makes it wrong.
And that's why it's awesome!
God.
It's overly violent, it's insane, it's totally drenched in the 80s! And look at all the gunplay! And the scene with the little girl being called a bitch to her face! Great! It's fantastic, man! It's so awesome! I mean, look at it. The 80s is everywhere. It's like a tribute to everything that was both ridiculous and awesome about one of the most ridiculously awesome time periods ever. If you love the 80s and you love monster films, then this is
the best new Halloween classic. God fucking damn it. I wonder who that is.
I defeated the monster. Can I be in your stupid gang now?
Well, what have you done for us recently?
I defeated the monster.
I don't see any proof.
I got a new laptop.
I already got one.
I cross-dressed.
Everybody cross-dresses on Nostalgia Critic. Which, by the way, we need to get your dress size.
You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna go audition to be a 90s sports team tomboy.
I'm sure she'll be fantastically written.
So what now? Well, I believe proper protocol calls for us turning to the camera, saying our group name, some terrible pop song plays, and then the credits very slowly roll by while we just linger here awkwardly.
Tubular.
Affirmative.
Cowachunga. The South will rise again.
Well,
What?
without further ado, with Token Show.
You know what, just do the usual.
Nostalgia Critic. You know, actually, that movie does seem quite interesting to watch, I think.
Yeah, I think I've seen it twice.
I have not seen it. So, hey, what does that say about me? From what they've shown, it actually seems quite creative. On, like, how, like, the monsters look. The monsters look pretty cool, I think. And I don't think I've ever actually seen a Creature from the Black Lagoon like remake or anything. So
No.
Seeing that one was actually kind of cool.
Looked more like a fish.
It did look more like a fish, and it was more scaly, I think. And it was actually, I guess, actually that one I would be terrified of, to be honest.
Yeah, the old one's kind of not really scary.
It is. It's creepy. I mean, if I saw it coming up out of the water, I would probably shit my pants.
Creature from the Black Lagoon is actually one of my favorite of the original monster movies.
But I think that's going to do it for today. I'm sorry I didn't really react to it a whole lot, but I will say that I guess I can agree with the critic on a lot of his points, and then I don't know. It's definitely something I'll probably check out. But well, that is it for today, guys. And don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to leave a comment down below if, you know, like Game Geek. Leave a recommendation, and we'll see what we can do for you guys. And don't forget to hit that bell notification. You know, it'll let you guys know whenever we upload something like this. And until next time, bye-bye.